Okay, so now what it is going to happen, we already finished the 12 and the Karika is starting. And here, the reason that it is so important because he's going to open up everything for us and he's going to fine tune that how we should be meditating and what. So I think it's very useful. नहीं तो क्या होता है कि for intellectual purposes we know now, right? We finish. We know what is Om, but then it's not going to help us until we fine tune our path. So that's where it's coming from.
So what page is it?
No, I
आपका
put
page
it
कौन सा?
118,
I have same as
but
you.
No, 180.
I think I
It's Karika begins at 24. I don't know where you are. This is like
Maybe there's
I
another
must have
marker.
put a mark.
There are two
Yeah.
other
12 श्लोक के बाद होगा ना.
ये है
no. 12 श्लोक के बाद कहाँ गया? ये तो
There's another
ये तो
marker
10
there.
है. अभी मार्क निकालना मत. हाँ ये आ गया. Page 104. This time just put it correctly.
104.
104. You see that? Okay, so this can be actually chanted exactly like Bhagavad Gita. So here is a shloka. Maybe you guys should do it too because it's great. Sanskrit का थोड़ा practice हो जाएगा. Omkaram padasho vidyat. Say Omkaram padasho vidyat. Padamatrana samshayah.
Padamatrana samshayah.
Omkaram padasho gnatva.
Omkaram padasho
gnatva. Na kinchidapi chintayet.
Na kinchidapi chintayet.
Chintayet. Okay.
Chintayet.
आप पढ़ोगे? You want to go with the Sanskrit words?
So with the Sanskrit words you want me to go or just
It's
the
up to
Om
you.
syllabus should be known quarter by quarter?
Whatever everybody wants.
Okay.
Whatever everybody. You can go with the Om if you don't feel comfortable
Okay.
with that one.
The Om syllable should be known quarter by quarter. There is no doubt. Indeed, that the quarters of the self are the same as the moral letters of more letters of Om. Having grasped thus the entire significance of Omkar, nothing else whatsoever should be thought of. This, you want to stop at this, no?
Yeah, you can read the couple of
Because when we
explanations.
say Omkar, you want to say no silence. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, he's talking. Omkar is the whole thing, like ma sab milake. So as I said, now he's going to tell us fine tune our meditation for it by bringing certain points.
A Shastra is a textbook which elaborates the theories and gives the explanations of reality, but Prakarna is a text which not only explains some of the difficult aspects of philosophy, but also gives direct guidance for the seers to protect themselves on the path. As a Prakarna Grantha, Gaudpadya is here employing his concluding stanzas of this chapter for giving us a detailed explanation of how we must meditate upon Om.
So before we go, so that there's a clarity, so in this book that we brought, both of them he has combined, Chinmayananji. He's combined the 12 mantras of the Upanishad and the Karika, right? So 12 mantras are, and then he's telling the difference between what is in the Upanishad versus what is Prakarna Granth. So in Upanishad, their theories are given and gives the explanation of reality bus. Prakarna is one that explains different aspects of the philosophy, opens it up more and more. So that's what we are going to be doing. Okay, go ahead.
The mantras and the explanations thereof should have revealed to us by now aspects of the seeker's personality and the parts of the Om sound. We have also found the soundless part of Om representing the Atma in the individual. Now Gaudpada is directing the seeker in his meditation seat.
So I think this
In
is
effect, the master is hinting that the disciple in his meditation seat must continuously keep on chanting Om in his mind. While chanting, he must observe the sounds of the syllables rising, falling, and dying away. As the sounds rise up on the syllables, a, u, ma, he should superimpose the waking state,
Ego, waking state ego.
the dreamer, and the sleeper, and ultimately folding up the waking state into the dream and the dream into deep sleep state, into u, into
Merging
Om.
into u and u
U into
ma.
ma.
Yeah.
He must take this his identification to the ensuing silence between the two successive ohms. It is no easy job. It is the subtlest and the most difficult path to tread. It needs a lot of preparation. What these preparations are, psychological and intellectual, will be explained by the Master in the coming stanzas. For the time being, we are to understand that having reached this inner silence, the disciple should not, of his own accord, initiate new thought waves. His aim must be to develop into that silence.
Dwell.
Dwell?
Yeah, dwell. DELVE.
Dwell into
Dwell
the silence.
into the silence and remain there as long as he can without actively operating,
Cooperating.
sorry,
That's okay.
with
The mischief.
the mischief of the mind in
I
gurgling
like that.
up new thoughts from the poisonous dirt of old sanskars in
Ah,
himself.
Good. Gurgling up new thoughts.
Show the subconscious, keep the conscious mind still and steady. Nothing else should be thought of.
Wow, gurgling, choking, and
He's
Matlab you have to
like-
be totally immersed in it.
So exactly. So our practice should be that because usually हम सबके साथ ही होता है कहीं बैठो silence में तो कुछ और याद आता है.
हाँ.
So he's saying that when you are in that, firstly you do think about the waking state when you're saying and then ma, you think about the dream state, and then ooh you think it keeps merging into
Yeah.
dream, and then ma,
Going to
deep
sleep.
sleep,
And
and then when you come
silence.
to silence, that time you should have thoughtlessness and don't try to consciously not think of other things. So I think that we know that that's why a place, a cool place, nice place helps, right? एक room.
And also one same place every day क्योंकि वो
Yeah.
we use the vibration.
Right, same
to
place and all that. Maybe
हाँ.
he's going to open it up again,
हाँ,
because,
I
but some
suppose
of
so.
us already kind
And
of know.
also कि I find that it's nice when you close the door and you're just by yourself,
I personally like that.
you know.
Yeah.
So that
But then once some people,
you're just immersed in the whole thing, no disturbance.
so all that we have to see where, what helps us. But I think main thing he's trying to say, there are two ways things are going to gurgle up. One is from subconscious mind. So he's using literally the word that choke it. You don't want it to be coming up. And the conscious mind को भी सीधा रखो. Sudden जो अभी ऊपर surface में है या deep है, दोनों को, right? So main thing is when you come to that silence part, you really have to practice that, not to have any other thought, and don't let. That's what he's saying. And I think that I was watching that Buddha series. I don't know if you guys have watched it. पहले आया था last year, right?
No, I haven't seen.
अच्छा वो it was very nice. So उसमें ना, like they're talking about not talking about, they were showing that how Gautam Buddha, first he was trying many different paths, and then finally he sat down and meditated on his own, and then he got self-realized. But when he was going, so he learned different things from different teachers. So he's like, you know what, I'm sitting in meditation and I'm getting so disturbed all the time, because all those things that he saw before in his place, the four things that he saw, everything was disturbing him. He was very sensitive. So when he saw people in suffering, he would get so upset all the time.
Because he saw all of a sudden, he was
Yeah.
he led a
Sheltered life, and then all of a sudden he saw suffering and he couldn't handle it. And that's he was very sensitive.
Yeah.
So then one of the teachers told him, look up in the sky. So he looked up in the sky. So he said, what do you see? So he said, I see clouds, and what else do you see? I see the sky. So what's happening to the clouds? Watch. So say your clouds are moving. So he's saying that how this is the clouds move, come and go, come and go. Is the sky moving? No. Does the sky get affected by it? No, he said. So he's saying that's what your mind should be. When the thoughts come, let it come and go. Don't hold on to it. So don't give it too much importance, because it's the sky that's important, because that is going to remain. So thoughts come in your mind and they leave. Because sometimes when you start fighting the thoughts, that also doesn't help.
Fighting, and we make it like a balloon, we just expand
Mountain
it.
out of the
Yeah.
mole and
But
Yeah.
For
he
no reason.
left his wife and child and walked out one day. Buddha.
So it looks bad, right?
It looks very bad.
Okay, in that I agree with you, but I'll tell you what happened. Because in the show it clarified, and first time I got the clarity. This is what happened. So it was almost like a love marriage. I mean, they were childhood sweethearts. So he was a sansari, and but he always had that spiritual side in him, right? So now he sees the suffering, and he's like, started getting so upset and depressed. He said, I need to find answers. So then he went here, there, he could not get answers. Then he told her, and she was like, in the beginning, she was almost like his guru, because when like the husband or a wife, one of them is really in distress, the other person has to come and help them out. So she was trying to help him, and he to a certain extent it did help him little bit. But then she couldn't do anything. She used to constantly see him in suffering. Every day he had sleepless nights and all that. So then he told her, you know what, the only way I'm going to answer is I need to go out and find this answer.
Also, it is written somewhere. This is what happened.
At least in the show, but I'll tell you the thought process. So then she tells him, because I love you so much and I cannot bear to see you in this kind of suffering. Yes, so he takes her permission.
To go
But
out.
then what she tells him, when you are leaving, please don't tell me, because I will not let you go. Because obviously,
He
which
just walks
wife
out.
wants the husband to just walk out?
Once he said, even he couldn't say bye-bye because he knew that he
So
won't
then
be
the
able
way they
to-
show in the movie was very touching. They show that he goes to her room and says, "मैं बोलूं उसको बोलूं नहीं उसने बोला था मत बोल," right? And what is happening with her? She knows he's going. She pretends to sleep. So they actually don't say goodbye to each other, because they knew that. I mean, we know in relationship we are weak,
Yeah.
So that's first time he gave me clarity, and then he promised her, when he told her that I want to leave, he said, once I get the answer, I will come back to you, and he did.
And
But
I
when
think,
he-
and she gives him the last gyan also. I mean, I've not seen the movie.
Yeah, no, but
But
then
what
she
I
helped him a
want,
lot. She was
yeah.
very wise woman, but she was not there. He had to reach the ultimate, right? So when he comes back to her, he's still totally different. And now neither he can see her as a wife, nor she can see him as a husband. In fact, he goes alone in the bedroom to see her. But when he sees the aura and everything, she's just taken aback. She's saying, you're not the same person. And he says to her, he's saying, I cannot stay here anymore, because I have all these people I need to take care of. My goal is much bigger now. So he's saying, can I come with you? He said, not now. And later on, she joins him, much later. So once you know the whole context of the story, you realize that it was not like, oh, he just one day
Because
walked out.
understanding.
Yes, it's not like one day he walked out, because that can happen. There are a lot of married men who went on this path, and then their family had to suffer a little bit, but their purpose was very high. They were not running away because they hated their wife or anything.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, purpose is hard. It's just something like when the soldier goes for fighting the war. The wife knows he may not come back, but she doesn't stop him.
Yeah, and the soldier, he also, it's the same
Right?
thing.
It's a similar thing. He's going for
But
a
he's
higher
going
purpose.
for a higher purpose.
And he said that I want to find the answer. What is the answer to the suffering? Once I get it, I will come and tell you also. So see, once you hear this and see this, then you realize the context of it. Okay. So any this particular verse,
if you're
any-
not up to that mark, you won't be able to do all these things.
no.
It
You're-
won't even come
Won't
to
be
you.
able to leave.
Exactly. He had the extreme
You have
vairagya at
done
that
all
point.
that
Yes.
before.
Yeah, and then he goes and he cuts his own hair too.
Yeah.
You know,
Shave his hair.
he took his own talwar and he just chops up all his hair
my
because hair is like a part of like,
Which
oh, I have to
movie?
take care
Is
of it.
it on YouTube? This movie?
Yes, it is on Netflix right now. The
Oh,
series, the
Netflix.
whole
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. What is it called?
Buddha, just the name
okay.
Buddha.
I must have seen it.
It's very
But
long.
actually, I want to see Shiv Puran. You know, after this, because Shivratri will come in Feb. तो हम लोग शिव पुराण शुरू करेंगे ना फेब तक
But right now, don't we have?
नो
Netflix,
जब करिका करके
जो-
we start शिव पुराण.
Okay.
Joe, you have Netflix?
Then
now?
Shivratri, when it comes, it's
Here I
so
don't
beautiful.
know.
Last
We are
year
at home, but
in Shivratri, I stayed awake the whole
We
night.
should watch
It
it.
was such a beautiful
Yeah, actually, they
experience.
say that if
I don't
Shivratri
think
you
they'll have
can
Netflix.
stay
They have
awake
just
and
regular
go Namah
channels,
Shivaya.
cable.
Yeah.
Arey, no, it was very easy, you know. I put on that on TV, वो सदगुरु का ईशा फाउंडेशन का program, and they had such a beautiful program. They had lot of classical music, and after the classical music, they had different things that make you do. So you have to be not horizontal, you have to be vertical.
To see that.
So you can do a little bit of they make you do a little bit of dancing and exercise, and then back to the. It was very nice, you know.
And Chinmaya Mission, at least in Houston, because we have the Shivalaya, what they did was at midnight, they started at about 10, they did continuous Om Namah Shivaya chanting.
Right.
So then the divine atmosphere was there and no talking, no nothing.
They
and
had
people-
very nice. I mean, like this, it was till a certain time also. And after that, then Sadhguru spoke, and then
I mean, they were just immersed in the Shiv consciousness,
meditation and all. That was
Yeah.
very nice. It was not difficult at all.
Oh, that's good.
I thought it would be very difficult. I said, let me see.
If you are tuned
You
to
know
it in the
that
right way, then nothing is difficult. That's
you
what
know,
it is. Yeah.
But it happened in the morning. You didn't feel sleepy, nothing. You were so
You had the
fresh.
energy. So I'm going to go to the next verse, but is there anything we need to discuss about this? What tip he gave in meditation, that when the silence part comes, we should try not to bring new thoughts, right?
No, क्या होता है ना? What I feel, what I feel. देखो तुम्हारे संस्कार भी सब छिन्न हो रहे हैं. When you
I
are-
mean, meditation
when you
may
come
they
with
get
this-
burnt. Yes.
Yeah, and संस्कार सब छिन्न हो रहे हैं. And in the beginning, you should, before attempting Om, one should do ordinary meditation. Ordinary meditation जब हम करते हैं ना, तो उसमें we are giving ourselves that order suggestion and all that. Or different people do different ways, whatever they do. The way Bhagwan used to tell us that, think that how Republic Day parade में all the जब वो prime minister standing there or the president and all, वो लोग सब जा रहे हैं, तो let your thoughts just go.
Right. The
Don't
same thing
think
that
on.
cloud and this
Don't
thing.
hold on to any thought. So the thoughts will just move by. Don't give it any importance.
Don't
Let
give it
just
like
go. Let it
strength
go.
to the thought, right?
Let
Don't
it
give
go.
it strength.
Yeah, don't give it importance to any thought. Just let it pass. Let it pass. It will pass.
And the
So
sanskara
जैसे हाँ जैसे वेव समुद्र में waves आ रही है तो उसका नेचर है
आने दो.
आने दो फिर जाके वो गहरा समुद्र हो जाता है तो फिर waves नहीं होती है ना तो then mind same thing with the mind तो वो wave आती है जाने दो उसको don't give it importance then it becomes like swimming.
Yes, but another thing I was thinking, the reason the sanskaras get burnt in my mind, and tell me if you see this thought process.
No,
That it's
everybody
like
is
certain
different.
things, which were so important to us when we were younger, say, okay? All of a sudden they lose its ground. It's there, but you just don't give it importance.
Yeah.
And we see it with our own children. I see it with my own, children, my bahu and certain things, they bother them so much. And I'm like, but I can't tell them because I see myself. I was the same way, But now it's like, hey, why are you just sweating over like silly stuff? But I'm not able to tell them, but I can see it. So I think that's what the sanskaras also, that's why they lose ground. That's why they get burnt. It's like, okay, even if some sanskaras are there, they don't bother me anymore now. So then apne aap hi khatam ho gaya na,
हाँ
right?
नहीं वो because we're on this path
And then, yeah,
a
and
lot
then
of
once
the
you
Guru
learn
just
about-
takes care of it.
This fact, because that's when you learn what is God, what is our role in it, then we realize that everything else is so insignificant. And like you said that, I want something more when you went to that Sai Baba, I just don't want. First, you wanted worldly stuff, and then all of a sudden it got dawned on
you
you.
could ask anything.
Yes.
Because their vibration is so strong.
You will get what they want to give you.
You know, yeah, and even recently I heard a lecture by Sadhguru. He was saying, don't ask for anything. Because if you don't ask for anything,
That's when you get, right, the correct stuff.
you get that and much more.
More.
You get what is just right for you. Suppose I want another home closer to my friends and all. What do I know that, if I get a home closer to my friends or wo forest fire aaye or wo jala de, so you don't
Yeah,
know.
you get what-
So
what
the thing is, you just let it be. Just let it be.
And even in Bhagavad Gita, there is a in the shloka, Arjun tells him that I surrender to you. You are my guru now. I am your chela. Please tell me what is good for me. He used that word because sometimes what we want may not be good for
Yeah.
us. So you tell me what is good for me, because we sometimes think mujhe ye mil jaye, wo mil jaye. It's like a little boy, a toddler goes under the sink and likes that green liquid and he wants to drink it, but it's poison. Adult knows it is that's not the right thing, but usko to roega agar usko tum rokoge to. That's what it is.
And then later on, Krishna also tells them, "Tera yog shem ka bhar mere upar hai."
Yeah, I take care of your yoga and shame. Yes.
So one thing on meditation I was going to tell. So when I started doing to meditate, I would go to the beach and sit down, close my eye. I couldn't keep it closed for more than 10 seconds because somebody's coming by, all this. Yeah. So then I started closing and doing the meditation. Then gradually you increase. And actually what helps is you have a mantra. So what the mantra does, it starts you from where you left off. So like if you did 1 hour and you close with the mantra, then when you came back, you started with the mantra, you start from where you left off. So you go deeper and deeper, deeper, and you come across not only just the regular thoughts, but you see the clouds and you see the universe and all kinds of stuff, the colors come, And then gradually, you become totally silent. So it's
So
not
there's a
like...
process, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to continuously
But once
do
you
it.
become that, then you can become silent anytime you want. Then you don't have to go through the cycle,
Once you get that deep
Yeah.
into it, then you know how to slip into it. That's what
Yeah.
how these great people are.
But what I have noticed for me, the meditation I could do, say before I came to US, even in US I could do. But after some time I could not do the same meditation. And for meditation, what you need is you need a very good body. That's why we give so much importance to yoga. And
It
all.
starts to sit down and all that, of course.
Because
of course.
if you cannot sit properly, then continuously the mind is going to your aches and pains.
Unless you reach the stage where
No,
he's
but the
talking about.
meditation to me, when somebody asks me, do you meditate? So after a while you don't meditate.
Yeah,
Because the point is you are always in that state and you wake up. to do
Sahaj
things.
Samadhi jisko bolte hain.
Yeah.
Sahaj Samadhi.
And then you go and do your stuff and then you are back there. So,
Yeah, because
so
once
if
you-
you have to make an effort to meditate, that means you are still learning.
But there is also one aspect of it which it took me a while to understand, because then it's getting a little technical, but I'm sure all of you will connect to it. They say that when you say doing meditation, that's also a wrong saying.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
preparation
Yeah.
for meditation.
Yeah, exactly.
Actual meditation is a state of mind where you're merged.
Merged, yeah.
So it's
Where
like
you're
I am trying
merged
to
at all
prepare
times.
to sleep, but actual sleep when it comes, you don't even know,
No.
right? So this is what
So
we,
actually,
you, me, everybody, a
when
preparation.
I was doing this Om Namah Shivaya, I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I read 96, and then I went to 102. And so only 6 I did meditate. The one I didn't remember.
Oh,
So the
when
other
you didn't
one,
remember.
yeah, the other one is one.
That's interesting. Yes, yes.
So if you are, and this happens because you're still counting, but you don't know you count.
Like you count the sheep and go to sleep,
Yeah.
No,
And
because
you get
it's
so bored.